You know, that's what was kind of puzzling for us. You know, there are going to be days where you don't have your great stuff, but he usually, because of his command, he can find a way to get through it. Today, he didn't have his command either. It's hard to figure out. It's one game. Don't make too much of it. Back to work on Saturday.
Knowing how good he could be, is it odd to see him labor the way that he did?
Yeah, it was. I can tell you, I wasn't really expecting that. But he just had a hard time, you know, locating his pitches today.
Go ahead.
What did you think of Gary Sanchez's at-bats?
I mean, I'm okay with him. He hits a ball at his first at-bat. You know, he's not going to be perfect. And I said, you know, the one thing that I have to monitor is the expectations for him, and I think the expectations are going to be really high. My opinion hasn't changed after one day.
Go ahead.
So in Archer for 40 pitches in the first inning, to settle down and get control.
Well, I think it's command for him too. When he has command of his three pitches, I mean, he's going to be really tough because he's got a good fastball, he's got a good slider, and he has a good changeup. You know, I think sometimes opening, you know, you worry about your players the first couple of days. You worry about each starter the first time through because I think there's some anxiousness there, and they get excited about, you know, their first start, and then they kind of settle in. So I'm sure it was some excitement for him.
Joe, what was the issue with the replay right before
We didn't have a feed, so it was blurry. So they basically said that there was unlimited amount of replays we could go to it. So it was just we didn't have a feed.
Joe, why were the Rays so on Tanaka's splitter?
Because I just didn't think it wasn't biting. He threw maybe two or three that had the normal break that they usually have. And they were swings and misses.
No accepting pitches or anything?
Anybody else?
Joe, Tanaka had kind of, I don't want to say struggled through the first inning, some spring outings late. Do you make anything of the first inning thing? Did you give it up for first inning on the
You know, I mean, it's, you know, I think for starters, it's if they're going to, you know, a lot of starters, if you don't get to them early, you're not going to get to them. Is the bottom line. I don't think it's uncommon, and I think it's they're trying to get comfortable with all their pitches. And what you have in the bullpen, sometimes you don't take out the first inning. I don't make a big deal out of it. I've seen him have easy first innings too. But today, today it was lack of command.
Yeah.
Joe, when Gary steps up there with the bases loaded late, are you thinking that maybe get some of that magic?
You know, you feel pretty good about our chances of scoring a bunch of runs that inning. We had a couple times where we had some chances to score some runs, and we didn't capitalize today, and they did, and that was the difference.
Anyone else?
Is there any, I apologize, I've been asked about this before. I mean, I think they lost 6 in a row on opening day. Any common threads in all of it?
They scored more than we did. That's the bottom line.